Well, Louisiana Tech has been awarded a $4 million renewal grant. Jasmine Bingham has more on how the Cyber Course Scholarship Program will help students.
Officials say the SFS program prepares students to work for the federal government.
Based on waves and voltages, and this is the results for it.
The National Science Foundation grant will fund 36 undergraduates and graduates with tuition coverage, $6,000 for travel and development, and up to $37,000 in scholarship funds, depending on classification. They learn hands-on skills in labs and even travel for job fairs.
Perspective of a crime, and this evidence is going to be able to tie the data to the device.
After completing their degrees, students will compete for jobs with the federal government to defend the U.S. in cyberspace.
There's a shortage of qualified individuals in the cybersecurity arena, which is the reason NSF is offering this type of grant. Another example would be reverse engineering an app to see if there's data leakage or whether there's a zero-day attack that could be implemented in that particular application that would compromise not only the app but maybe the device as well.
One student says the program gives us the chance to work with high school students and show them skills we've learned, and our professors support us in every step.
The CACS project, which is a platform to enable students in high schools and universities to learn cybersecurity in a safe environment, for example. It's rarely ever we're told, no, don't go down that path, don't do this, don't spend your time working on that. It is, how can I help you go down this path and actually do some research into the field that you're interested in.
For more information on the program, visit our website. Reporting in Ruston, I'm Jasmine Bingham, KNOE 8 News.